you're anything like me, I can't help but notice the gap. That there are parts of me or the life that I am living that are not close to Jesus, that are not reflecting the life that he would have for me. I read the scriptures and I see what he tells us to do, and I'm like, a little, yeah, some I am and some I'm not. And there's a gap in the I'm nots. A gap between what Jesus values and what I value. A gap between what Jesus instructs me to do, tells me to do, and what I actually do. A gap between what Jesus says and doesn't say, and then what I say and what I don't say. A gap between what I believe and what I think Jesus invites me to believe. A gap between who I think I am, my identity, and the identity that Jesus has given me. A gap between not just who I think I am, but who I actually am, and who Jesus says I actually am, and who Jesus is forming me to be. I imagine you're relating to some of those gaps. I have come to believe that seeing the gap is one of the best things you can possibly have. That might not be what you were expecting. Seeing the gap is one of the healthiest things that you can have in your life. And it's actually when we don't see the gap, when we don't look at the gap, that we are in the most danger.